MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Tyler Chatwood gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Digging in, Starling Marte. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The right fielder, number 2, Starling Marte.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
2-0 now. Pitch on the way. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Hey.
3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Batting second, the shortstop, Nick.
Up next for Arizona, Nick Ahmed. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's just 2 for 12. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. In his career, Ahmed is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone.
He's going.
Marte off for second. In there, now the throw. And Contreras nabs him with a strong throw to second.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
The 1-1.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, David Peralta.
In now, David Peralta, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Marte is off of first with 2 away. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
So here's Eduardo Escobar, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Comes set, the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Robbie Ray will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Robbie Ray is quietly developing into one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Unfortunately, he gets lost in his shadow because of guys like Clayton Kershaw and Rich Hill. Big arm from Robbie Ray. Not a real big guy, but 95 to 97, good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better, and you'll know if he's on early because you''ll see lots of swings and misses. This guy can rack up the strikeouts.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte is under it. 1 down. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. Fielded cleanly, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Ryan.
Now batting, Chris Bryant. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Nope.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Man at first after the 2-out walk. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. One and one the count to the Cubs first baseman. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. One left for the Cubs, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So striding forward now, Christian Walker. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Walker.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Set to get his day started, Stephen Vogt, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the first pitch to him.
Outside, that's the ball.
A runner at first with no outs here. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 now.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
And that's over. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Batting it, the second baseman, Ildemaro.
Now in the box, Ildemaro Vargas. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 1-0 the count. From the stretch.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. First and second here with nobody out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. A step on the bag for 1. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first. So instead of trying to force the ball around the horn, he takes the shoe route himself by stepping on the bag at third. Stepping in, Robbie Ray, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with 1 away. First pitch coming, here it is. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. No score here as we play inning number 2. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Starling Marte.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. In there, and it's 0-1. Marte hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
The set, and the 1-2. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
1-1 the count. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
After it is Peralta. He's there and records the first out.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Nick Ahmed. Defense is this guy's calling card. One of the slickest defenders in our game. Super sure-handed and doesn't get enough love on the defensive side of the ball.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in, Nico Horner will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Horner, a California-born ball player, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Standing in, Nick Ahmed. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Pitch on the way. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And it's fouled away. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Another full count offering on its way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
The center fielder, number 4.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ketel Marte. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point. These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's
Runner goes for second. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And that's the first out.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2-0.
There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Christian Walker. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Step on the bag for 1.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Stephen Vogt is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Hal's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Cubs nothing. So striding in, David Bodie. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that point either. It's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now the 2-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1 is strike 2 swinging. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Tyler Chatwood.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Tyler Chatwood. First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Peralta. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
The center fielder, number 5. Albert.
Ready for another chance? Albert Almora. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
A 1-0 delivery. High in the air into shallow left center. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, not shortstop, Baez.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
Ball 1, no
2 out with the man at first. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball back roll.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-0 pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
3-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
The 3-1 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit out towards second. Reined in. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway. Now to the plate, Ildemaro Vargas, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
0-1 the count. Flipped out the other way toward short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Now the 1-1 pitch is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The right fielder, number 2, Starling Marte.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Starling Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Cubs nothing. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Anthony Rizzo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And that misses for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Right side and right into the shift. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. So one away here in the Chicago 4th, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him out away with a called strike. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Marte is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Ready now, Ian Happ. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Happ, a 25-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Happ with a 2-1 count now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail 1-0. Stepping up now, Ketel Marte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
First offering on its way. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. In comes the left fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, David Peralta.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Peralta. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Almora. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Ready for another shot now, Eduardo Escobar. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Striding into the box, Christian Walker. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Arizona, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Leading off.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The second baseman, Mika Corner.
Here comes the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Marte is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13, David Bodie.
Settling in now, David Bodie. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The pitch.
Hey.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
The count is full. 3-2.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Steven Souza will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Steven Souza Jr.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Peralta going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And this throw gets away from him.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there, strike one. The 0-1 offering. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Alec Mills takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30, Alec Mills.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Vogt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Vogt's in a hole, 0-2 to him. Vogt, the former San Francisco Giant, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Stephen Vogt goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. To the plate now, Ildemaro Vargas. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Robbie Ray wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Stepping into the box, Starling Marte comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Horner makes the play, and the inning comes to a close. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Cubs nothing. Here's Javier Baez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. Here's a huge swing by Baez, and a ball sent to deep left field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Hit down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He was a ground out victim last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. The 2, 3, 4 hitters now to start the 7th. All even now at 1-1. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Nick Ahmed. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Now here's the pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready with another 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about this streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line toward right center, and that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. In to score is the runner from first.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Stepping in now, David Peralta. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Count still at 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters. So you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The next 3-2. Line, but speared on a hop. And that's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fouled away. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Again, a 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Almora. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
At the plate, Christian Walker. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Rowan Wick will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
2-0 now. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
One for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-1 Arizona.